Elaine.
Yep, Elaine.
Yeah, half the time I'm just like, both of those look blurry.
Yeah, well, whatever. Alright. Well, I'm Mike.
I'm John.
Welcome to B-Views.
Yep.
Yeah, we're here reviewing The Beach House.
Yeah.
The new Shudder exclusive.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is our first movie for Shudder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually we're doing J.
Yeah.
For $3.99 a month.
$3.99 a month. And the good thing is, Shudder you can get through Amazon too for $5.99 a month. Oh man, maybe we should be plugging Shudder now too. It's a very good subscription if you haven't seen it.
Oh yeah,
it's fantastic.
It's got a lot of good stuff.
As Denby James says, it's the Netflix for horror movies.
Yeah, that's a good description.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
J-Edge is the Netflix for shitty suicide videos.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much crappy ghost movies and shows and 18,000 gachapons and Mama Shiva Kamish Puppy.
It's the Netflix for dog and cat shows.
Yes, that get transformed into movies.
And Hi-Ya is the Netflix of shitty anime. Not animated.
I know.
Action.
Yeah, I think it's like Chinese action, right? Yeah. Something like that. I don't know. Alright.
What movie are we talking about?
The Beach. Shut up. Yeah, so The Beach House. This is one of the new movies out.
Yeah,
it's getting a lot of acclaim, and I agree.
I don't know about that, but
I think it's a very good movie.
I think it's a decent.
I think it's very good. I think it has its moments. Sometimes it doesn't capitalize.
I think there are a lot of things it doesn't capitalize on.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that has to do with the budget.
I think so.
It's a very low budget movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there are parts of this movie that are beautiful, and I wish it had more of that.
I do too.
Instead of as much. By the way, spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Come on.
It's always spoilers.
Yeah, come on. You made it this far.
It's always spoilers.
Yeah.
No matter what the video is.
Non-spoilers. No.
I think I literally edited almost scenes from almost every single part of PSC into a video just the other day. So yes, spoilers.
Yes, spoilers for all
spoiling
season.
Everything.
Yes. Oh. So should we just talk about the big points? Alright.
I'm gonna say I like some of the scientific stuff.
I think so. I that's what I like the most.
I think the glowing cytoplankton stuff or cyanobacteria, whatever. It's very cool.
Yeah.
It looks cool in the film. And that's about it for me.
Oh, come on.
I like the body horror. The body horror is really cool.
Yeah.
And they should have had more of that. That is what this movie should have been. Is a balls to the wall body horror movie for the last half of it.
But that also could be because they didn't have that big of a budget.
It could have been.
I mean that very well could be because a lot of these scenes, I mean I can't imagine it costs too much money. I mean especially with the one with the cop in the basement, that it looked like he was melting.
Oh, was that a cop?
I think that was a cop.
It's literally credited as basement creature,
yes.
So I have no idea what it was supposed to be.
Yes,
it looked like it was two people fusing together.
Yeah, but I think because they had a lower budget,
it reminded me of something that Screaming Mad George would do.
Yeah, it's just something that's not expected, especially for this. It's like,
yeah.
Whoa, what was that?
And that's one of the things. Usually I'm the guy who's like, no, don't explain things too much. But like this one, I could have used maybe a little more explanation on not necessarily like what was causing it, because I feel like we get a ton of explanation on that, and we didn't need it, because as far as that goes, the story itself, the way it plays out, we know exactly what's causing it from the beginning.
Right.
We know what's happening.
Right.
But what we don't understand at all is what effect it's having on people. because they're zombies. People are fusing together.
Yeah.
There are little worms that are crawling inside of people's feet, which are cool.
Yes.
But I don't understand fully how they all connect, except I think the worms are what causes the zombies.
It could
But then
be.
there's also the fog, which also causes the zombies.
Yeah,
or
because
maybe the worms are just a separate thing, and
Could
maybe
be.
the fog is causing the zombies, and the guys melting together are just a totally different thing.
Right. Yeah, because I don't know that with the wormish type thing in that lady's foot
Oh,
that
that's
she
so cool.
that she pulls out with a pair of what is it, tongs?
Yeah.
Like girl tongs.
Oh, that was so good.
Oh, that was a great scene.
I loved it.
Oh, that was so squirm worthy.
I think it started happening, and I was like, yes! There aren't enough practical horror effects in movies anymore.
No, and that was really good.
It was so good.
It was really good.
Really cool looking.
Oh.
And I was super excited every time it happened, and I'm sad that there wasn't more of it.
Yeah, I mean it was what, hour and 25 minutes? See, something with that can be at least a 2-hour movie. So
yeah.
that's one thing that I gotta say. It
But
probably has to do with the budget.
you have to remember that length generally correlates to budget. Unless
Right.
you're talking
Well,
about
of course.
the sadness.
Of course. Yeah.
Where in the sadness, they were just like, let's make a movie forever.
Let's just throw more and more money at
Oh,
it.
we have to talk about the sadness
Yeah,
at some point.
in time.
If you thought The Room was bad, my God.
Yeah. It's not good. It's fun to watch.
It's that's what's fun about it.
Yeah.
Is that it's
It's so bad.
one of those movies that's really bad.
It's very
but
bad.
it's so fucking funny.
It is. It is.
And
Yeah.
it's dark, and like there are parts where like it's very what's the word? Where cathartic.
Yeah.
It's very cathartic.
It's a gem.
Why are we talking about
I don't
sadness?
know. I don't.
We promised we wouldn't do this movie without Zach.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
Please stick with us, please. If you wait, good things are coming.
I'm sure.
Yes, I promise.
Yeah, we've been editing more.
Yeah, yeah. If you haven't seen, we got a lot of new stuff.
We've been losing our minds over the last week
Yes.
over all sorts of different things. Hello.
Hi.
No, we've been doing so much work. I've been doing so much work.
You have. You're our
think,
main editor.
I think I've put 60 to 70 hours in this week.
Yeah, too many. Way too many.
And now we're filming all weekend.
Yeah. Sorry, John, you gotta do more.
It's cool. We'll be caught up by winter.
Yes. Maybe during another quarantine. So
Yeah.
we'll be good. Yeah. So back to Beach House.
Oh yeah.
It's just, it has a lot of cool moments, especially when they get high on the edibles. They take edibles, and
They don't just take edibles.
they take a lot.
They take edibles.
Yes.
They have a sheet of brownies.
Yeah. Well, it's like a chocolate bar.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's a chocolate bar thing, like this big.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're gonna divide it into quarters and eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
And they give it to people who've never had weed before.
Right. And kind of the characters. You got Emily and Randall, who are a couple, and then you got Mitch and Jane, who are friends of Randall's dad.
Yep.
So these people are very random to our main characters.
There's a weird thing in that beginning of the movie where they're staying there, but they go to the couple, Emily and Dickhead.
Right. Right.
They go off to the cabin, and they have no idea that those people are staying there, and those people don't know that they're staying there.
Right.
And they just run into each other, and neither have any idea who the others are.
Right. And
that's why I kept being like, man, it's gonna be like The Visit.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. It's like, ooh, who the hell are these creepy people?
It's gonna be like The Visit, and they're gonna they're gonna end up, you know, being
being creeps and
creeps.
wanting to shove a diaper into a kid's face.
Man, that was the best thing.
It
that
was.
kid totally deserved
He
that.
did. He was a little shit.
He was the worst.
Yeah. He hated it. It was great. And so, was it before or after when she takes the pod brownie that we realize from her medicine cabinet that obviously she's living there, that she's on some serious psychoactive medication.
Yeah.
And
I
so
think that's at the very beginning.
Is
I
that
think it opens up with that.
Okay.
Well, it's when Emily wakes up, and she.
Oh, that's right. When she goes in the bathroom.
Goes in the bathroom and opens up the cabinet and doesn't seem to be surprised that there's
there's some.
I want to say it's Haldol.
Yeah. The heavy duty psychoactive. So what do you do to offset that psychoactive? I think I'm gonna take an edible. Yeah.
So she just loses her mind.
Oh, she.
I don't remember what happens with her.
Yeah.
Mitch wanders off into the ocean.
Yeah. He goes in the ocean and he dies. He's sick of it. He's done. He's just all done. And I think a cool part too, and it kind of reminded me of Night of the Living Dead, where they go into this random house that they're walking away, they're getting away from the beach house.
Yeah.
And they're going down the road, and then they find this house. And then they go in the house, and they turn on the radio, and they kind of catch it up on the radio that... Yeah, and it's kind of like that, where it's kind of going over like the pandemic and what's going on across the Atlantic coast. And zombies. I thought that was a little cliche.
I thought it was lame.
Yeah, it was quite cliche.
I especially thought it was lame that they were like, it's zombies, when we saw the melty guy in the basement.
Right. It's like,
and
it's
I was just like, man, it could have been where it turns people into society type creatures.
You know what? I just thought of it. You know what that reminds me of in Friday the 13th, Jason Goes to Hell? What? When the cop vomits up Jason, and then, he's squirming away like a little snake, and his face just starts to melt.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it reminded me of. It's like, they use Voorhees practical effects here.
Oh man, that's such a bad movie.
Oh,
that might be my... that's not my least favorite.
No, that's not. No. I
wonder what my least favorite Friday movie is.
5.
I know exactly what it is. It's the Friday After Next.
What? Anyways, that movie did suck. They should have left it on Next Friday with Day Day, and that was it. Just leave it.
You can't even find Friday After Next
Good.
on DVD.
Good. I'm sorry, Ice Cube. I'm sorry. You ain't gonna watch your shit.
Ice Cube, we were literally supposed to be seeing you in concert today.
Yes! Damn it! Thanks, COVID.
Anyway.
Yeah. Back to Friday. Oh wait, don't beach house. Yeah, so I think in terms of the budget, I think it does as much as it can. I liked it.
I agree. It does probably as much of it as it can with the budget. I don't know what the budget was for this movie.
Yeah,
I probably should have looked it up.
It couldn't be big.
But I saw that it was I heard it described as an incredibly low budget.
Yeah, it can't be big. I mean, you got, 4 actors in it?
Yeah.
4?
Well...
4 main actors, that's all you got.
Yeah, but you also have, I would say, 3 extras?
Yeah. Yeah, you got the Melty Cop, or whatever he is.
Yeah, Melty Cop, you got, dead guy by the house.
Yeah.
And Dickhead takes too long to die. He should have died immediately.
Yeah, Randall sucks. He sucks.
He's an asshole through the whole movie.
He is. He's a prick.
And then he's a total asshole to her.
He is.
And then she still has sex with him at one point.
Yep.
I guess no judgments, but come on.
No, you can settle for better.
He's a scum.
He is.
He's scum through the whole movie.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Yeah, but I think the movie is great. I do. I highly enjoyed it.
I think
Especially that pulling of that worm. That was that made that.
I would recommend this movie.
Oh, 100%.
I didn't love it.
I mean, it's an easy watch.
I probably wouldn't want to watch it again.
Really?
Probably not.
Oh.
I
Just show somebody
feel like-
somebody that worm scene to gross them out.
That's different. I would like to see like scenes from the movie again. I don't want to watch the whole movie again because this movie has a lot of downtime in it.
Sure.
That I feel like it was more of a detriment than not.
I think like like a lot of reviewers have said, the first half is slow, and then it picks up in that second half, and then the third half it's like, okay, now we're dealing with zombies.
Yeah,
I think if they would have left that shit out with the zombies and they focused on the kind of like the glowing, I mean, what the hell is it, algae or what is it?
I don't know. It could be algae. It could be cyanobacteria.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of reminded me of Avatar in terms of the brightness, and it's like, ooh, look at this.
The Last Airbender.
No, not that.
No, the good one.
Yeah, the good one with James Cameron. That's the best 3D movie ever.
I actually love Avatar.
I do too. I do too.
And everyone's gonna say we're idiots.
Oh, I don't give a shit. Comment down below.
Yeah, tell us how dumb we are for liking Avatar.
I like Avatar.
I think it's fascinating in that it has a lot of language that implies that it's a metaphor for the Iraq War, but it's actually not.
No. Yeah. I just think if they would have focused on that and like the mist, kind of like it would have been like John Carpenter's The Fog.
See, I think the mist was, I don't know, I didn't like the mist part. It reminded me too much of The Fog and the mist.
Yeah.
And we recently watched The Fog.
Yeah.
We have to do it. We should do a double feature of The Fog movies.
Okay.
For the show.
All right. So I have to watch
new versus old.
So I have to watch that shitty remake. Why?
To be fair, we all have to.
I never thought I'd see that movie again after I saw it in the theaters.
I watched it a few times when I was a kid.
Oh.
When I was very young, I thought it was fun. I also liked, what's that movie, Darkness Falls?
Oh, yeah.
I got them mixed up all the time,
Okay.
because they're both about people in towers, I guess.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I don't know.
Yeah. Like, just focus on The Fog. Don't bring in that zombie shit. But, I would watch it again. I'd watch it again with somebody who's squeamish about worms. and just know what's coming.
Man, that part where like she looks down at her foot, and there's like a hole in her foot,
Yeah,
and
it's
the
like
worm like goes across.
Yeah, because it's like a line of jellyfish across the ocean.
Yeah.
Or whatever the hell they are.
They look like Portuguese man-o-wars.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if that's what they're called. I think it is Portuguese man-o-wars.
Something.
That's either a jellyfish or a ship.
Oh. Yes.
I don't remember which one.
I don't
I'm gonna
know.
say it's the jellyfish.
Okay, we better hope so, because if it's a ship, then we're fucked.
They're the ones that people get stung by because they mistake them for plastic bags.
Oh, yes.
Well, their heads, they kind of look like it.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Ooh.
And that's what I recognize
Right.
it from, because you were just like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, I
And
was like, what is this
those
thing?
look like man-o-wars.
Yeah, it goes to that woman's foot.
Yeah, because she steps in the tentacles.
She
I'm
does.
like, why are you doing that?
I don't know. Well, I don't know. Yeah.
So what killed those?
I think it was whatever came from the ocean, because that's
not what killed those, but did the worms come from them?
I would imagine.
Did the worms infect them?
That could be.
And then they infected wherever, came across.
Yeah.
And if so, did the worms come from the algae / cyanobacteria / whatever?
See, but the cause of spoilers, obviously, they all die in the end.
Yeah.
Which I liked. You know, it isn't cheesy and cheeky, where she all of a sudden lives.
Well, it's not like a cheesy everyone dies at the end. It's like there's no hope for anyone.
No.
there's a point where they outright say, "Do not breathe in the fog," but
yeah.
the whole time she's just running around
Yeah.
in the fog
Yeah.
without anything over her face. Wear your masks.
Yes, please. Yeah. Yeah. Quarantine right now. Pandemic. Or
Worms.
yes.
Just remember, wear your masks or worms will crawl out of your feet.
Yes. Yes. So with that, the worm really didn't. I mean,
I feel like a lot of those things were excuses for body horror.
yeah, I think so. I think grossness, and it's like, oof,
Because
squeamish.
and that's why that's my main criticism is it's got some cool body horror stuff that doesn't have anything to do with the plot, and the real like big bad is it's fog that makes zombies.
Yeah. Just focus on.
And not like any kind of special zombies, just normal,
just
regular
crawling
zombies.
Yeah. Yeah. Just focus on the Avatar type stuff, and
It's very pretty at parts.
it's beautiful.
It's a very
beautiful.
pretty movie, and it has some cool some cool camera shots.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'd recommend it. Watch it.
Yeah, go watch this one.
Yep.
Give it a shot.
Yep.
I'd say.
Yep. Give it a shot on Shudder.
And it's not. I didn't love it, but
I did.
I can totally see
good.
why people would like this movie.
Yep. Yep. Check it out on Shudder.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yep.
All right.
All right. I'm Mike.
I'm John. Bye.
Take care. Thanks for watching.